All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
All right, let's switch this around. So let's talk about Rick Ross because he does have his new album about to come out. You guys excited?
I want to hear it.
Yes, I do.
Port of Miami too.
Rick Ross been quietly bodying everything all year long.
Now he's been doing his interviews. He was on the West Side, on the West Coast, and he was talking to Bootleg Kev and DJ Head. And he talked about the whole situation with him and Birdman having a back and forth and doing a track with Pusha T and Wayne.
Because I feel like if there's anybody that should do it, it should be me.
Right.
Me being on Pusha album, me always being on Wayne albums, me always being on Drake albums, and me understanding and looking at it from a real boss perspective. The differences they had, I felt that just came from Wayne being a soldier to his big homie.
Right,
so
yeah.
is it really personal? And whatever was said is over with. I done almost forgot it. The records have been cleared by both parties.
Oh, that's what's up.
But that's not what it's about. It's about, is this the right time to put all this behind us and move forward?
Yeah, I don't think he should have necessarily did that without getting their approval, because they got history of problems from way back that they need to settle before we could do a song with each other.
Serious question, though.
Yeah, imagine if somebody put him on a song with 50 Cent without telling him.
I mean, yeah, but do Pusha T and Wayne really have an issue? Like, is it a real beef?
Yeah,
They've been beefing
like
for a long time.
Yeah, but is it really about something? It ain't like nobody got shot, nobody got stabbed, there wasn't no fight,
You could see that ending for no,
The harshest thing I think I heard was Wayne saying F Pusha T and anybody who love him.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's talk about when Rick Ross was on with Big Boy because he did address his own feud with 50 Cent.
Honestly, I'm a businessman. If 50 Cent still had value, I may have been done it. But not being funny, not on homie just ain't, he ain't that dude no more. Man, we was riding through LA smoking the Hate It or Love It yesterday. If he was still making music like that, of course, one of my dogs could hit me. Drake could hit me and say, Rose, I got 50 on the record. And if he was still dope like he was 8 years ago, Rose will lace that because I'm on fire.
You know what's crazy? 50 Cent is in a rare air, meaning that he's in one of those spaces where people don't care if 50 Cent does music no more because 50 Cent, the personality, is bigger than his music.
And the businessman.
And that's what I'm saying. Like the TV shows and just him, his personality. Like I just think 50's entertaining. Like I don't care about if he puts out music or not. That's a very rare space to be in.
Rick Ross also spoke with Big Boy about Kodak Black and Kodak Black's comments about Lauren London and if that was disrespectful to Nipsey Hussle.
Did you have any conversations with Kodak in regards to his comments about Lauren and Nipsey?
No, I didn't. The people, I got some homies that's close to Kodak, and, they sent the energy that, of course, homie ain't mean no true disrespect. Me knowing Kodak, I know that Tussinex and that lean and how you say some things, and, you may hear it a few days later and really realize what it was, but me knowing Kodak, I know he respect the streets. Mm-hmm. I know he wouldn't disrespect Nipsey Hussle.
All right, now let's talk about NBA YoungBoy. And looks like he's set to be released from jail in the next couple of weeks.
He was in jail?
So that'd be great news. Yeah, he's been in jail all this time.
Ever since the shooting.
Ever since Rolling Loud Festival. So they're saying he's scheduled to be released on August 15th. It's been pretty tough for him. He got arrested after that shootout May 12th, and that was in Sunny Isles Beach, Florida. One person got killed. 2 others were injured. None of his team was charged in the shooting. They acted in self-defense. But his girlfriend was shot and injured during that battle, and a 5-year-old child was also grazed by a bullet. So he had to remain in jail so they could investigate him allegedly making violent threats via social media on that day. And once he's released, he'll be on house arrest for 14 months.
I can't keep up with all the young rappers that are in jail.
There's a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, let's talk about A$AP Rocky because he's in Sweden. He's back in court today, and he's facing up to 2 years in jail if he is convicted. Now, the alleged victim, Mustafa Jafari, who is saying that he was assaulted by A$AP Rocky, is seeking $14,700 in damages. And they're saying that there's a lot of differences what goes on here with the system and what goes on in Sweden because A$AP Rocky is in Sweden. So, they don't have bail. They don't have a bail system. What they do is if it's a low-level offense, then they'll release you on your own recognizance until the trial. And if they think you're a flight risk or if you're accused of something violent, then that's why they hold you. So he's been in custody ever since he went to go and answer some questions. They said that he's not expected to take the stand today, and other people will be speaking on his behalf. And right now, nobody on his team is available for comment. There's not going to be any cameras or anything, no press coverage in the courtroom. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But they said Sweden is very well known for minimal punishment, even after people are convicted. So they assume that this will be over as early as tomorrow, and they'll have a decision. We'll see what happens.
So listen,
All right.
kids don't do the free such and such campaigns no more. Like I grew up on Free Pimp C and Free C Murder and Free Yayo. Like the youngins don't do that no more.
They do. It wasn't as vocal.
Well, do they realize that some of them need to be in there? Are they not sure, so they just keep their freeze to themselves just in case? What is
They
it?
still do it. I just don't think you follow those people that are doing it.
Who's the one? Who got the biggest one? Who got the biggest free such and such campaign right now?
It has to be ASAP, of course.
I mean, I see ASAP. I'm talking about the NBA.
Well, they said all of
YoungBoys
those
and the
people
Kodak.
protesting for ASAP Rocky and the government interference and all of that is hurting him because they're making an example. We're not going to cave in to this celebrity pressure.
Yeah, that dude make you shut up when you yelling free ASAP and then Trump says free ASAP. And you're like, let me keep my opinion to myself. God damn it. All right.
All right. Well, that is your rumor report.
All right.
I
thank you, Missy.
don't yell free such and such unless it's like a political prisoner though. Simply because I don't know if people deserve to be in there or not.
So if I got locked up, you wouldn't yell free envy?
I gotta hit it both sides. I gotta see all the evidence. I gotta hear all the evidence and hear what the streets say. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?